Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: Link's Easy Breezy Awakening.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
We're back to the Teletubby squid mashup, guys.
Something Drake pose.
There he is again.
There are two shrines. One to the north, the other to the south. First head south, you fucking degenerate, where ancient ruins speak of the winged fish. You will learn much there. You goddamn piece of shit. God, Link cannot jump slash for shit.
This reminds me of in Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, when I would clear the fields in order to make way for growing crops.
This reminds me of Stardew Valley, which I'm playing right now. Again,
We're playing right now?
Are we?
I'm not playing it right now, but I'm just saying the game that I'm playing. Sinking my time into is Stardew Valley.
The game that I'm sinking my time into right now is my actually first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, dude.
I should note that to this day, like, until I beat this game, the only Square Enix games that I've ever actually played all the way through are Super Mario RPG and Chrono Trigger.
By the way, last time we talked, you were doing the initial, like, Avalanche raid. Where are you now?
Currently?
Yeah.
I just got to the part where they came back to Nibelheim, and I got Vincent in my party.
Hell yeah, baby. Well, you make good progress.
I'm also watching Team 4 Stars parody after I get to certain points as like a form of recap, and also so I can like appreciate the jokes more than I already had.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I like about Team 4 Star. Like, you can appreciate, like, you can enjoy their content without being familiar with the source material.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm looking at the guide right now, which is why he's just standing there. Anyway, I did want to bring up, because Carrie brought up the game at the moment, Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town is getting a remake.
Oh yeah, I think I remember
for Nintendo Switch.
That. Will it be 3D, do you think?
I think it'll have 3D graphics, but largely be the same game otherwise.
So kind of like the remake of this game.
Let me look it up. Friends of Mineral Town remake. Also, just as a reminder, it's called Story of Seasons now, not Harvest Moon.
Oh yeah.
I
didn't realize that was the same series.
Okay.
I always thought it was.
So, there's a story behind that, okay?
It's the story of
anyway, first off, I'm gonna post a random screenshot from the remake that I found. To show Carrie what it looks like.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would have imagined.
So anyway, what was I gonna say?
The reason?
Right. So, the company that develops the game, I think it's Marvelous, is that right? It's developed by Amicus or something. Anyway, but like, its North American publisher is Natsume, but they had a falling out. But the thing is, Harvest Moon is not called Harvest Moon in Japan. It's called Farm Story. Oh, we gotta fight this guy. This is basically the first boss fight from A Link to the Past.
It looks like... Oh my gosh, what's that giant pork trooper?
The Fierce Pork Trooper.
Mother 3, yes. Yes.
You know, yeah, I see it. That is him. Anyway, it's the series is called Farm Story in Japan. So Natsume owns the name Harvest Moon. So when they had to get a new publisher, he was pretty much in the same pose as the Fierce Pork Trooper. That was the thing. when they got, like, they had to change the name because they didn't have the license to the name Harvest Moon. But Natsume is still making games with the Harvest Moon name, and, like, they're just generally poor quality, and it's throwing people off.
Yeah, that would have thrown me off had I...
Alright, anyway, this is important lore.
Okay.
To
See
the
that
Finder,
well.
the Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Human, monster, sea, sky. A scene on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer, and Koholint will vanish much like a bubble on a needle. Castaway, you should know the truth. What? Illusion?
Yep, this is the lore.
Alright, so let me explain that in detail so that it doesn't sound as cryptic. Basically, as we know, Link is trapped on this island and he cannot leave unless he wakes the Windfish. However, Koholint Island is... Oh wait, he might give us the lore. I see you have read the relief. While it does say the island is but a dream of the Windfish, no one is really sure, just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it, so you cannot tell
Schrodinger's box.
if this is a dream until you awaken. The only one who knows for sure is the Windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday you will know for sure. So yeah, basically, the island that Link cannot escape unless he wakes the Windfish is a dream of the Windfish. So if the Windfish wakes up, the island will disappear, along with everyone on it.
So that's where this game goes from, like...
Basic
That's a
Zelda
problem.
game to something a bit heavier. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
problem.
So now it comes down to the question of whether or not Link still wants to continue his quest, or...
Keep in mind, Link has had a little, like... And they make this weigh on you even more by giving you some bonding time with a couple of the people on this island. Now, if it were like Majora's Mask, where everyone has some character and they're like their own personal issues that you take time to solve, like, this would hit me a lot harder. I'd still say it hits me fairly hard, but like, you know, I feel like part of it has to do with Game Boy limitations.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
hard
that's
to
where-
connect to stories that are so abstracted like that for sure.
And unfortunately,
Yeah.
the Switch remake did not really elaborate on this further.
I think unless you take the time to really consider it and to sort of let your imagination run wild and sort of expand upon the world and the story that was already given, then I think at that point you'd be able to connect and it would hit harder.
But still, they do
Yeah.
allow you to enter the fridge zone and have that fridge horror get to you.
Love it. Time to get chilly.
No, it's not the Cowboy Bebop type of fridge horror.
Yeah, I'm making a joke.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't funny.
Remember that's true fridge horror, that Cowboy
I
Bebop
do.
episode where there was a
Literal
monster in the fridge.
Yeah.
Literal fridge horror.
Yeah, and I hesitate to use the word literal because I feel like it's so over. But that was literal.
That was
fridge.
an actual example
was a
of the
fridge.
word
It was
literal.
an
Yeah.
actual fridge. A
That-
real life, tangible, food chilling, electric refrigerator.
That is, like, I used the dictionary definition of literal there.
Yes. As it should be.
Also, Gabe's here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he
no.
is good.
I was in the bathroom. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you actually did leave. I made
Yeah,
that
I
comment
went
because
to-
you were being quiet.
I went to force myself to throw up, yeah. It's
Oh.
Whoa, what?
Oh, so it's more than just a cold.
Why would you force yourself to throw up?
Evan, I'm trying to get this nastiness out of my body as fast as I can, alright? I'm just trying to get it out. And not in the sense that, like, you know, where George Washington his doctors were like, hey, let's do some bloodletting so he bleeds all the bad blood out and then he dies.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, vomit so much I'll die. But-
Yeah, don't please. Dehydration, bad.
There's, like, bad gross in my tummy and I just wanted to get it out and I feel much better. It was just sitting in there and, like...
You see, Gabe, that's where you and I differ because I do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen. And to this day, like, I don't throw up very much, like, just in general. Like, it usually only happens if, one, I choked on something, or two, I'm in so much excruciating pain. Long story short, back in August I had a kidney stone.
Oh, really? You passed the
Oh,
kidney stone?
dang.
That
That must have been terrible.
that probably fucking sucked, huh?
Okay. It didn't suck as much as you'd think, because here's the thing.
It's a kidney stone. What? Okay, sorry.
It was super tiny, like tiny to the point where it's like, you know, like you don't even feel it passing.
What? Huh.
But the pain came up whenever it would get stuck.
Mhm.
Oh, here we are, a level
Scraping
6
against
the
those
face
tiny
shrine.
tubes.
Like your cat. Rest his soul.
Her.
Wait.
Her soul.
Oh, that. Oh.
Yeah, there were 3 instances where this pain came up. The first time is when I first learned I had it, and I was rushed to the hospital at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Then there was a time where I thought I had passed it, and then it turned out I hadn't when I started feeling the pain again. And the opioid
God.
they gave me didn't work, and then I took regular ass ibuprofen, and it did work.
That makes sense, though.
Okay, so here's the thing. I just thought, logistically speaking, because it had been 4 days and 2 hours exactly since that was the gap between the first and second time I felt the pain. I just predicted that would be the case the third time. And you want to know what? I was right. That was when the pain came up, and I started feeling it mildly, and I'm like, oh god, here it comes. So I just took the ibuprofen right away, and I'm like, I was able to prevent myself from feeling anything bad there.
Smart.
Stave it off.
Smart Evan prevents the problems.
Big Evan.
He does it again.
Next time on Smash Team Games, we do it again.
We go back, Jack. Do it again. Get it? Because that's a Steely Dan song.
Oh, you're getting...
See? Huh?
Ah, we turned it around!
Turned it around, baby.
Oh,
That's what
mine
I'm talking
says.
Wait, but now we're going backwards. Help.